Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Bongo Bong by Manu Chao is who it's by. This is part of my ongoing series where I'm listening to songs that come from albums that are on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. And so this album, Clandestino by Manu Chao, it comes in at number 469. Looks like it was released by Virgin in 1998. Let's read what Rolling Stone had to say about the album. It says, born in Paris to Spanish parents, Manu Chao is a true citizen of the world. On his 1998 debut, Clandestino was a tribute to clandestinos everywhere, a derogatory term for undocumented migrants. Running on an internationalist platform of peace and legalized pot, Chao was a digital busker, a clown making too much dirty sound. Strumming his acoustic guitar as he moved effortlessly between languages and styles, singing with a playfully light touch as he made feel-good reggae rock for global nomads like himself. Okay, so someone who is easily well-traveled, a very worldly person, right? And someone who kind of uses that sort of fluidity to his advantage is what it sounds like here. So anyway, I've never heard anything from Manu Chao before. This is going to be a totally brand new experience for me, and so just going in and hoping for a good song. And with that, I say we jump right in. Let's do it. This is again Manu Chao. Clandestino is the album, but Bongo Bong is the song that we're doing today. Let's do it.
Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, I start banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me, cause I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. I went to the big town where there is a lot of sound, from the jungle to the city, looking for a bigger crown. So I play my boogie for the people of big city, but they don't go crazy when I banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Nobody like to be in my place instead of me, cause nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town, but I'm a king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come. They say that I'm a clown making too much dirty sound. They say there is no place for little monkey in this town. Nobody like to be in my place instead of me, cause nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come. Banging on my bongo, all that swing belongs to me. I'm so happy there's nobody in my place instead of me. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town. I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come. Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, I start banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me, cause I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. Hear me when I come. Hear me when I come, baby. Hear me when I come.
Wow. I gotta say, not what I was expecting at all. You know, doing this series, we've heard a series of Latin artists. We've heard, Shakira. We've heard from Daddy Yankee. We've heard from Selena. And so I guess I was kind of expecting something more in those veins, right? Latin pop or reggaeton or something, right? But instead what we got here was like, really enough, like kind of like a sort of silly guitar track, if you will, with some very interesting sounds throughout. So anyway, hey, let's break it down like we always do, of course, starting with those lyrics. So let's take a quick look here. So apparently Bongo Bong is a reinvented cover of the song King of the Bongo from his then recently disbanded group Mano Negra. It features French singer Anouk Khalifa Pascal. The song was a hit in the summer of 2000 in 6 European countries, with a top 10 showing in 2 of them. Okay, I honestly was not expecting that. Just it seemed like such a simple song, but for it to be such a hit, I mean, that's kind of interesting. So anyway, looking at the lyrics, they're pretty simple. Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, I start banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me, because I'm the king of bongo, baby. I'm the king of bongo bong. I went to the big town where there is a lot of sound, from the jungle to the city, looking for a bigger crown. So I play my boogie for the people of big city, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. So, I mean, I think this first verse kind of highlights his multiculturalism, right? Mama was queen of Mambo, and Papa was the king of the Congo. Kind of showing that he comes from, different places, essentially. And then here, though, like, people weren't too keen maybe on his music at first, right? He kind of had to build up an audience, build up a following before people kind of started to maybe respect or appreciate his music. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo bong. Hear me when I come, baby, king of the bongo bong. Nobody liked to be in my place instead of me. So it's interesting because it went from every monkey wanted to be in my place, right? And now it's nobody wants to be in my place. So, because nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town. But I'm the king of the bongo, baby. I'm the king of bongo bong. So maybe it sounds like, growing up maybe in a small town with not as many people. It's like, yeah, it was kind of easier for people to kind of appreciate and listen to his music. But moving on to the big city with, I think, maybe bigger expectations as well. It's like no one cares about my music here. So. King of the bongo bong. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo bong. Hear me when I come. They say that I'm a clown making too much dirty sound. Exactly the line that was referenced in that Rolling Stone article. And so they say there is no place for little monkey in this town. Nobody liked to be in my place instead of me, because nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. So again, yeah, it sounds like moving to the big city, trying to hit it big, and although you found success in your smaller town or in your more modest setting, it's like, man, I can't seem to catch a break here now that I'm in the big town. I'm the king of the bongo, hear me when I come, baby, king of the bongo, hear me when I come. Banging on my bongo, all that swing belongs to me. I'm so happy there's nobody in my place instead of me. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town. I'm the king of bongo, baby. I'm the king of the bongo bong. Yeah, and so it sounds like at the very end he sort of starts to think like, you know what? It's a blessing. I'm a one of a kind, right? No one else is in my place. I have an opportunity to kind of do something that maybe others haven't had that opportunity to do. So it's like kind of counting your blessings there at the end is sort of how I'm reading into it. Hear me when I come, baby, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come. It repeats verse 1 again. Mama was king of the mambo. Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, I started banging my first bongo. Hear me when I come. Hear me when I come. Hear me when I come. Yeah. So I think, to me, again, it's about finding success when you're, again, small town. You're kind of just making it. You have a very local, small following, but then trying to take that to the big city, trying to really evolve beyond that is hard, because now it's like you're in a place where they've seen everything before, and it's like you can't hit it as big as easily in this sort of big city setting. But at the end, again, he sort of finds that consolidation and says like, I'm me, I make the music I make. At the very end of the day, it's like I'm just going to keep doing what I do. I'm in my place for a reason. So maybe I'm reading too much into that, but that's kind of how I took these lyrics here, which I really appreciate. I thought that was a nice kind of story he was telling here. So for me, 2 big thumbs up lyrically. As far as the instrumentation and vocals go, I did like the vocals. Vocals were very cool, kind of smooth, very laid back sounding vocally. And then as far as the instrumentation goes, it was kind of weird. There were just, it's like I like this part. That guitar is really interesting as well. And again, you get like almost like Galaga sounds in the background as well.
I went to the big town where there is.
As you can hear, I mean, like the instrumentation is very, I think, not necessarily subdued, but it really takes a back seat to what he's doing lyrically and vocally. And so, it's interesting. I can't say that I necessarily really enjoyed the instrumentation. Again, it was definitely different. It definitely put off this sort of almost wacky vibe. But overall, I did enjoy the way it was composed, and then with the vocals that are again more laid back and again still kind of silly. I still kind of enjoyed it weirdly enough, so I'm going to give it a thumb up instrumentally and vocally. As far as replay value goes, this one's kind of weird. It's a little different than what I would normally listen to, but it's close enough. It's like what I would listen to adjacent, right? And so, does it make the playlist? I think maybe so, although I can't tell you how often I'll actually stop and listen to it, because it is a little out there. It's a little different than what I typically enjoy. I'm going to have to hear more from Manu Chao for sure. So does it make the playlist? We'll say yes for now. I'm going to give it a thumb up for replay value. Overall, definitely not a bad song. I think it's just one of those things where it's almost shocking. Again, I think I came in not really expecting the kind of sound that they gave us. And so it might take me a repeat listen or two to kind of really start to appreciate it. But overall, it's a pretty good song, so not too bad. Gonna listen to another one from him before moving on to the next album in the list. The way the series works, I don't know if I said this at the top of the video, but I listen to 2, maybe 3 songs from each album and then move on and listen to the rest of the album on my own. Eventually, I might make some content out of it. I'm not sure yet, but and I'm like a good 30 20, 30, 31 albums in, and I haven't gone back and listened to any of them yet. But eventually I will. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you enjoyed the music, go listen to the artists, go support them however you can. And then if you want to support the channel and support me, just do all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate your likes, comments, subscribes. Always feel free to leave your requests in those comments. That's how I get the majority of the music I listen to here on the channel. And then you can also check the description to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.